America. I mean, wake up, white America. Black women hold the key to your future, right?
Nike check, t-shirt check,
Mary Jane.
check,
Yes,
socks,
honey, this nighttime special could change things for you. Yes, and for you as well. Yeah, it gives you a better shot at Garrett's job. Hey, look at me. You haven't heard that word I've said. I'm sorry, girl. I just learned so much about myself since Justin's been gone, and I was really excited to just try everything out once he got back, but I don't.
From Heinz Field in Pittsburgh.
He sent you flowers, honey.
It's
What
week
more do you
13 of the NFL on EA Sports.
You feel like you're really connecting. You just want to look your man in the eyes and really feel it. Yeah, but he was like, this is me. Sex is complicated.
As we'll see, Jameis Winston and the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on Drew Lock and the Denver Broncos.
We are at the confluence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers at Heinz Field in Pittsburgh, PA. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Denver Broncos and the Pittsburgh Steelers.
My mom and dad still live in Papa City. I'm not touching that.
With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. Charles, we look at this Steeler ball club entering play. They come in playing pretty good football. Winners of 4 of their last 6 games.
And the way they played last week defensively, you look at the tape, it looks like they had extra guys on the field, and they thoroughly shut down that offense.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Broncos, they come in off another victory a weekend ago. That ran their win streak up to 7 now.
And I think that win last week established them as Super Bowl frontrunners. They're playing with confidence and swagger, and you need that to go a long way.
So here are the Broncos now for their opening drive. They will be led out by a second-round pick in 2019. Out of Missouri, it's Drew Lock.
His game last week reminded me of the old song, Accentuate the Positive. That's about all he did, right?
Yeah.
3 touchdown passes, over 300 yards in the air. Receivers happy.
And they got the win.
Got the win. If you're running back that likes to catch passes, they're happy as well. Big-time game.
A huge play there right off the bat. 41 yards. Now a play fake here on first down. That is caught at the 7. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
Looks pretty evident what they want to do. The same connection to start the game on back-to-back throws.
But when you've got a big-time target, you've got to go to him. The flip side is, shouldn't the defense know that? They should be better prepared.
Absolutely. They're going to have to step up and in a hurry. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. That'll set him back with a loss of 3 on the play. And it'll be second and goal. One more time with Thomas. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Defensively, I think they can smell a stop ball right around the 5 here. Brings up 3rd.
And I think what they've done is they put doubt in the minds of the offensive guys. What do we do? Because now you don't have a go-to play. Either side they pick, throwing it, running it, it won't be easy.
What a stand this would be if they can get the stop here. 3rd and goal. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with a football. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and this crowd into it early. Their guys stand tall on the opening drive of the football game.
That bitch, Danny, turned up every single monster they takes. They feel like everything should be handed to them. You know what? If I would have known that she was going to be this hard to deal with, I would have never.
Jameis now on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
The second down throw for Winston. That one into the hands of his tailback, Samuels. Gets it up past the 10 with a nice move. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. The last play on the completion got them half of what they needed. Now here's a tough 3rd and 5. From the gun, Winston. Open man is Quinn, able to connect. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. The Steelers picking up 15 yards there at a first down. Play action now, Winston. The completion good. This is Eric Ebron. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
First down, Winston. Hitting Juju on the slant. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Juju Smith-Schuster, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken a first quarter lead. And a nice job by him to catch the slant and then navigate the way free.
And receivers love slant routes because it gets the ball in their hands so quickly and oftentimes on the move. Going on the move right there. Then they get to use their best asset, which is usually their speed.
And their speed sometimes, like this instance, can take them into the end zone. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
So now the second drive offensively coming up for the Denver Broncos. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Jerry Jeudy, his 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the 4th most in a single season. And the Broncos are an extra point away from tying the football game. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. Here again comes Juju Smith-Schuster and the Steelers. And CD, assuming he stays healthy, assuming the health, should get to that 1,000-yard mark pretty easily.
And the best part of what he's done so far is allows him and the team to relax their pursuit a little bit. Meaning, if they just have normal games, they'll get to the 1,000-yard mark. They don't have to force anything. But one of the reasons he's having the year he's having is what I call route-running arrogance. They think there's no one that can cover them. No matter how many people are put in his direction, it just doesn't matter. He's going to find a way to beat them. And so far this year, he's done exactly that.
He sure has. And now this throw complete to Washington. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 22 more yards there. Another first down. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Jameis to throw it. Short little throw to Ebron. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
These two teams all tied after one. Off the play fake, Winston. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Juju Smith-Schuster, the intended receiver that time. And now it's third down.
As a defensive back, you have some weapons at your disposal that we don't often talk about. And you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent. And that allows you to make a play on it. And off,
nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Oh, free safety blitz. That can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble, because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Remains tied.
And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates. And he's racking up the yardage. You see the catches. And defensively, what do you do here to stop a guy like this?
You keep trying to change things up, because nothing is really working. When you have a man on it, two people, you're showing different types of zone defenses combined with man-to-man coverages. Try and change things up and eventually get to the point where maybe you put enough people on him, they won't throw the ball to him anymore.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this pretty close to a first down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 44. 5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
And the Broncos first down.
They go play action here on first down. And he can't find the receiver, and he's brought down. T.J. Watt in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year.
And we talk about players blitzing all the time. I often laugh and sometimes call it just straight-ahead pursuit. What a running start right back to the backfield for him.
Yeah, it really didn't give anybody a chance to get up there and stop him.
No, I mean, that's really, really difficult. You're asking a whole lot anyway, but when he gets that kind of a start and comes through clean, oftentimes the advantage definitely goes to the defensive player. And I think they'd be well served to take that type of a physical approach against him the rest of the game. He's had his way so far, but on that last one, that worked quite well for the defense.
Because of what he was abrupt exit. So that was mostly his memory. And, Mary Jane's audience numbers are way up. The team is very much realistic. She stepped into a good situation. Well, with one exception.
On 3rd and long, it's locked. And a throw there going to be incomplete.
Intended for Jerry.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it, they got there and popped it free.
And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. Fair catch signaled for and taken just shy of the 30-yard line. It'll be called just a 22-yard punt, certainly not what he wanted. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Pittsburgh set to take over again on offense. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, but, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Winston, and off the deflection, it's caught. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. It'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play.
Sometimes it pays to be lucky rather than good. That was not even the intended receiver on that pass.
But still able to haul it in for the reception. On 3rd down, Winston looking for his running back, and he's got him. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Give him 22 there on the 3rd down conversion.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
There's Madison running on 1st down. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the first half. All knotted up at 7.
2nd and 2.
We'll remind remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From the 44, Winston, and he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Winston now from the 50.
Well, Brandon, sometimes I think when we watch games, we're actually watching a living museum because we're seeing the evolution of positions almost with each passing game. How about defensive ends nowadays and the way that they can run almost all the way across the field?
It is unbelievable. I mean, they're so strong, they're so lean, they can move so quick with those bodies.
It's almost unfair. You're supposed to be able to know where a defensive end is supposed to be on every play. These guys flash so quickly, you're not sure where they're going to end up.
Interesting.
To throw again on second down. Winston, and he's going to go down. He's sacked back at the 24. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Third and long for Winston. And he's going to go down again.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number 1. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. And this will split the uprights. It's right down the middle. And the Steelers will jump out to a 3-zip lead. The drive ends in just 3, but they'll take it. Looks like they'll head to the locker room, barring something unfortunate in front of the scoreboard.
Yeah, they may not be jumping up and down and celebrating because they have the lead, but still, any little momentum in a game like this is important to a team, and they'll feel real good about going in and regrouping, knowing that they are out in front.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Dan Holland, you know, your city is one of the biggest airline seat factors in the world. Talk about
from midfield, here's Locke. He'll fire one downfield for Fant, and it's knocked away and incomplete. He was trying to find Noah Fant, the tight end, but it'll be second down.
Just be yourself.
Second and 10, a very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
First down, Denver.
Talent for this kind of restoration. You know, it is
so with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. On the left hash, this from 48 yards. That is inches from the upright. It's no good. Line to the left. Due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the third quarter. So time for the second half as the Steelers have the lead, and they will also be receiving the football here to start the third quarter. And this carries into the end zone. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. The Steeler offense now with the football first here to begin the third quarter. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis.
35-yard line.
Back to the ground on first down. Here's Madison. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
It does seem to make sense. You just get it. Go down against the
Working out of the gun, Winston. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hit. Hang on, it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
From the shotgun, it's Winston. Open man, Smith-Schuster, it's complete. It's a 1st down, his 4th catch of the game after having 3 in the first half.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
From the midfield strike that looked to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
42-yard line.
I wish I could have gone wrong if she could point to it.
On 2nd down, this is Madison. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from the lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin too.
And a hard-earned yard there as he ran through one would-be tackler. It's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
I think they have calls upstairs.
The wide receiver
Does a nice job there defensively, being able to diagnose that little touch pass. They saw it coming, converged on it before he could get much out of it.
Winston from the gun on 3rd down. Good work by that Bronco defense, and it leads to a 4th down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
a 53-yard attempt.
And the 10-year bet knocks it through the goalpost. And the lead stretches to 6 here. It's 13-7. Well, look at it from a defensive perspective. That keeps Dawson very, very manageable. All things considered, not a bad job on the defensive side.
I would say that you've pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we kept it within range. The other side saying, hey, we put points on the board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And the focus shifts back to Jerry Jeudy and his Bronco teammates. Now Locke, he lost the football. It's out. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And his guys will take over at the 14-yard line in the red zone.
That feels like an accumulation of the pressure we've seen all game. I mean, he's been on the turf a whole lot because of sacks. Eventually, something else happens as well, and this time there was a turnover.
And caught up to him. And the nimble footwork gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end. They go draw play. This is Samuels. And they see right through that defensively. As he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. To throw is Winston. And he's going to be taken down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Zach Cunningham rolling in to get the sack. Man, he got in there so quickly, Charles. What could the offense have done to adjust and account for that?
But what you're hoping is that you figure out and you see and get a clue that maybe there's going to be some pressure coming at you. You change the blocking schemes. Maybe you go to max protection. The biggest one is maybe bring your running back in to try and keep you clean. But in that case, that didn't happen. Zero accountability, and a sack resulted.
So 3 field goals that he's hit now. This last one helps him stretch out the lead.
He's been solid, hasn't he? And he lives up to the adage that every offensive coach has ever said to us. We want to end every possession with a kick, right? For them, it's either extra point, field goal, or at worst, a punt. In this case, it's been threes.
Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time they coughed it up. Led to a field goal. They're fortunate that it only led to a field goal, but still, they're not happy about it.
Could you sense the relief, though, when they only gave up the field goal and they were able to trot back out on the field and start this drive with a little more pep in their step because they didn't cost their team a touchdown. They know they've got to do it a lot better than they did on the last possession.
Coach will just be relieved, though, if they recoup with a score here, right?
I think the coach will be ecstatic to see them pick themselves back up and now take it downfield, punch in the end zone without turning it over.
Back now in Pittsburgh. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. It's the Broncos trailing, but they do have possession of the football as we begin quarter number 4. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run, he'll let it go. He's got a man, complete. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Give him 32 on the play. Here's Locke. Steps away. And this is caught at the 8. And all the way home for a Broncos score.
Touchdown.
Jerry Jeudy with touchdown number 27. That ties Priest-Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. And the Broncos have cut it to within a score. And he's got it up and through. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And it ends with a Denver touchdown. So the lead shaved to 2 now as the kickoff is away. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
And the Steelers set to take the field. And they've seen their lead nearly extinguished after that last score. But bottom line, they are still on top with the football. And a touchdown on this drive would really put them in position A. And he's up in it after a gain of 2 out to the 27. Here's a 4-receiver look now. 3 of those guys out to the right side on 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
Here's Winston, and it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout and injured player. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. While the traders take a look, we'll step aside.
Okay, then buy something closer to work. If that's too much, buy a freaking ice cream cone, anything. Where's that going to be? The person you finally
going on the ground with Madison. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. Good gain there on 1st down, and it keeps him in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario right now. They want to stay that way.
And not in any rush offensively. To throw, Winston. They'll find Smith-Schuster. That's complete. And the ball is knocked out. It's picked up by the Broncos. He's at the 40, the 20. And this is going to be brought back for a Denver touchdown.
23. Touchdown, Denver.
So a big turn of events there. This defense makes the play. They return it for the score, and now they have the lead.
So much for ball security for the offense. Playing with a lead in the second half. They give the ball up, and all of a sudden they're behind.
Big-time fumble. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Winston now after the fumble recovery. Open man is Quinn. He completes it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. It's a Pittsburgh 1st down, a gain of 13. Throwing, Winston. And this is caught at the 8. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Trey Quinn, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the fumble recovery leads to 6 points for the Steelers. And there they got him the ball. Just get it to him, let him do the rest.
You know, he probably said that to his quarterback as he broke the huddle. I like the play call. Just get it to me. I'll take care of the rest of it.
Helping out his rack, right? RAC.
Run after catch, and he loves that, and he's going to carry that in at contract time.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. 23-yard line. So the Broncos coming out now. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the 4th quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Rolling to his right. That's going to be caught by Judy. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Working the sideline there. Good route, good catch. First down, and he gets out of bounds.
Now you have to like the play call because you have to run some guys down the middle of the field to draw some of the defenders away. They can't just let them guard the sideline exclusively. That's how it's going to work. Sidelines and then completions to use the clock.
And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. You cannot write these guys off just yet, not with a quarterback like that under center.
You mean it actually crossed your mind with him running the team that you could actually maybe write this game off?
Not yet.
Not a chance. Not with him. We've seen it too many times.
Block now on first down. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on to the contact. Brings up second down.
I think that was good strategy there, trying to go right back to him after the last completion. But this time, the defense was all over it, and they got there to break that one up.
Back to the air on second down. It's Locke. And this is caught for a Bronco touchdown. John Ross. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Broncos draw a bit closer. So they get the score, partner. Game's not over, but they still need some help here.
Agreed. They definitely need some help, but they took care of the first part by scoring themselves.
Lutz with the extra point. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter.
Yeah, I was thinking I won't be able to solve all my problems.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steelers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they will be looking to answer the touchdown their defense just surrendered. Still a good chunk of time remaining here in the 4th quarter, and a chance to regain the lead in a tight one. Jameis now on first down. Got an open man, it's Washington.
Come on, man.
Weaving through traffic and Riley's free. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards. 6-yard line.
Listen, when I meet people do 20 minutes.
They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll manage to break a tackle and get this forward for a couple. It'll be second down. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line.
More there, wide open football, a lot of spread formations, more space. But there's still a spot for power football. We just saw some of it right there. How about that run?
Yeah, breaking the tackle. And, you know, late in this game, he wants the football in his hands. He's had a good day. And he's going to get this one down to the 30. Now the Broncos are going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Shotgun handoff to Samuels. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. And they got to get to the 23 here on 3rd.
She's a real deal, isn't she?
Now Winston. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. The 40, the 30, 10, and in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead.
still love her if she wasn't the anchor.
And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble. And they did. Took it the other way for a score. And now, if you're the offensive team, it will take a miracle, perhaps, to win this ball game.
Lutz good on the extra point. And the lead is up to 5. So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
Show us okay.
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And with time a factor here late, he'll just take a knee and they'll put it out to the 25. Winston readies the offense. Down by 5. 56 seconds to go. They need a touchdown. A field goal is worthless now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Winston.
What are you doing?
Smith-Schuster complete. And take this to the other side of midfield.
Don't fuck up.
The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Winston to throw. Oh, no, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Broncos. 20, 10, and this defense has broken it open as they return it to the house for 6. Lutz to try to end the PAT. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way, the fumble return for a touchdown. And you can bet they're preaching 2 hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. Taken in the end zone, and no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Now it's the Steelers' turn. Trailing in this one now. A little over 40 seconds to go. It's an extremely tall order in front of them, but they've got the ball with a 1st down.
Are you sure?
Let's bring it. Mike 56, Mike 56. Come on.
And now the first throw for the backup quarterback. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Eric Ebron, the big tight end, his intended target. And it's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Is what turns into a butterfly? It's what a butterfly is before it's a shield.
Throwing again. Wooten throwing the out route incomplete. That's Washington. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Now the Steelers use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
56, the mark, boy, 56. Check 56. Watch them run. They're running it.
On 1st and 10, Wooten finding a safety valve here. That's complete. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. Throwing on 1st down. Wooten, and this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Justin Simmons, and he'll take this all the way down inside the 40.
Intercepted by the Broncos. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He convinced the brass to give him a vote on replacement.
After the turnover, here's Locke. Rolling to his left. Oh, he'll air this. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And he'll be out of bounds about a half to a full yard shy of the 5. They'll get 34 yards there. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54.
A Locke going to throw it here. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. John Ross with touchdown number 15 of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Broncos turn that interception into a touchdown.
Well, this is long since over, and some might see this as overkill, but remember, This is a team that puts on the hard hats, grabs the lunch pail, and tells everyone, we're going to give you a full 60 minutes. And that's exactly how they're playing this one out.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. A big offensive explosion helped leading them to victory, and the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept that, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points. Allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Broncos, they continue to keep pace for that first round bye as they move to 11-1. And they'll have another road date next week with the Kansas City Chiefs. Meanwhile, for Pittsburgh, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Are you sure there isn't anyone who wants you to sit in this way?
To the go, everyone.
Hold all you want. Still got to pick up Jay for soccer practice.
Okay.
Mommy, you like that?
Just the way I used to.
Baby, I know what's coming, I could barely wait. And when it was on,